Good morning. Everyone is happy after the after party. I hope so. Today we will have an event as well at 7 p.m. I can give you details after that. So yeah, my name is Teodor Georgiev. I'm the co-founder and the head of storytelling studio. Basically, we are telling stories. And today's story is about not only the AI challenges that we have, but about Bulgaria and the region as well. We have the mission to position Bulgaria as a deep tech hub in the next 7 years. And this is the reason you can see the pavilion of Bulgaria, the Breaking Grounds one, thanks to the whole entrepreneurial ecosystem and the government of Bulgaria as well. Next to me, I'm glad to be with two of the most innovative and disruptive founders in our ecosystem, actually. We have Petar Dimov, part of Integrator GSC. He's actually the co-founder and the CTO of the company. Maybe you can present yourself with a few words, and after we will talk about Todor and Bronya AI.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here. It's an honor. My name is Petar. We founded Integrator GSC just shy of a year ago. However, we've been working in the AI field for about 10 years now. We joined a few companies to become one of the integrators and help the AI and human alliance actually work.
Actually works. Todor?
Hello, I'm happy to be here as well. And we founded Bronya less than a year ago. And we are working in a field which is intensive for advanced algorithms and AI. And we are focused in defense and security primarily, but we also have a couple of civil industry focus areas. We are currently 8 persons, and we have a really, really great team.
Actually, let's start with you. You mentioned in our conversation before the panel the unique challenges integrating sound analysis into AI systems. How do you see these capabilities evolving in the near future, and what role could Bronya AI play in these developments?
Yes, we started in Bronya with sound, and sound is an interesting phenomenon. It plays a very, very important role in our lives. Basically, it carries lots of information about our surrounding, about what's happening, what is the sound scene we are surrounded, like is it a busy street or a nature or a forest. But nevertheless, there's still not a lot of progress in technology in understanding sound, because sound has this specifics that it really looks different in different acoustic environments. So this is a big challenge, and a number of existing models and AI algorithms that are targeting specific sounds are not performing that well in any acoustic environment. And this is one of the areas we really, really focus, sound.
We'll talk more about the sound after a few minutes. Let's go to Peter, and given your expertise in leading technological advancements, what are the main tech and infrastructural hurdles that the world needs to overcome the transition between the Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0?
Well, just a year ago, maybe we were talking about Industry 4.0, and all of a sudden, we're into the next industrial revolution. And for me, this time, we really have the chance to make that into an evolution rather than a revolution. And to do that, we really need to realize that this time we can work together with technology. Technology is not actually disruptive, is not breaking our routine, is not taking our jobs, which is a hot topic, but rather it's really enabling us this time. Now we have the chance to really use that computing power we have with the recent advancements to make all the smart things around us work together with us and to collaborate with them. The recent LLM now expanding to time foundational models and more sound, as we heard, really gives us that opportunity to really communicate and to interface with the technology way better and to focus on our well-being during that transition rather than, again, being disruptive.
Can you give us an example from your work and expertise on exactly how Integrator can help us in this challenge?
Well,
to the transition to the evolution 1.0?
one of the things we're doing is collaborative robots. We do have industrial robots in the industry for a while now, but with collaborative robots, we can actually integrate a solution where a man in the factory can work together with the robot to enhance his working capabilities, to make his job way more exciting rather than this monotonous or repetitive tasks that we have to do, and to focus on about building great things that to this day weren't in our capabilities. If we look at the beautiful architecture in London as a city and the old architecture, back in the days, people had the time to make all those pretty details, to focus on aesthetics. Today's environment is fast-paced. We have to build effectively, fast, and forget about the beauty. And I believe in that transition now, we have the time to focus and actually create beautiful things, not only functional.
I hope so as well. Todor, on the same topic, what practical steps can enterprises take to evolve with these changes, particularly through the use of AI?
I think one of the main challenges in regards to AI is data, because all of the AI algorithms, they rely and work with data. So enterprises need to start to collect their data. Then another challenge is the platforms that the enterprise are using, because at the end of the day, majority of the businesses, they're not tech businesses. So software is going to eat the world, but at the end of the day, you need partners to work with and platforms. So enterprises need to find the right partners and right platforms to use AI, and of course to develop the right skills. And at the end of the day, AI conversation is business conversation. That's the most important thing. To drive any meaningful business change, the business case has to be sound.
Sound. You mentioned how only a few species, like dolphins and bats, have developed exceptional abilities in sound perception. Could you explain how this natural phenomenon might inspire AI development in sound technologies?
Actually, areas within sound that Bronia is working on is like locating of the sound source and classifying what kind of sound source it is. And currently, we are also focused on improving our microphone array technology so we can build better understanding of the sound surroundings. And we really get inspired by the nature and species like dolphins. And I believe that in our near-term goals, we will find lots of other examples that we can take from the nature.
Let's see what the future will bring. Peter, with your experience in creating purpose-driven AI solutions, how is Integrator ensuring that these innovations are sustainable? Actually, the panel is called Human AI Alliance. Is this possible, and how?
As I said, it is possible. That's one thing. And we talk about the recent LLM developments, and that's where the hype is. But what's really exciting when I was talking about the cobots, now we used to have 3 to 6 month deployment for a robot like that, which wasn't sustainable for the business. In car manufacturing, by the time that you have to reconfigure the robot, people already demand the new model, the fancy model, so that wasn't a sustainable thing. Now, with the help of AI models in interfaces, we can actually help even not people that are not experts in the field redeploy those robots faster in a sustainable way for the business to operate. And that really helps us drive innovation at scale. Just in Europe, we have about 600,000 jobs that we can't find people for in manufacturing. And that is not sustainable for the business even without AI or robotics. And that's where we come in, build a complete solution, help people operate that without the need of expensive engineers to come reconfigure the robots in a timely manner.
You mentioned the job seeking. And what about the region? What about Central and Eastern Europe? What do you see as the primary challenges and opportunities for integrating AI into business process in Bulgaria and the Southeast European and the Central Eastern European region, actually?
Well, Bulgaria is actually developing as a manufacturing hub as well as an innovative hub. And out of the 600,000 people we're looking for in Europe, 45,000 are in Bulgaria alone. So in that regard, Bulgaria is the great playground for integrator, and we can bring a lot of business and a lot of manufacturing help thrive in Bulgaria as a region.
Yeah, this is for sure one of the opportunities. Another one, the impact of AI in security and defense. Todor, considering your work at Bronia, how do you envision the application of AI in security and defense transforming the operational capabilities of Europe and the region? Can you provide some maybe examples how this could happen?
Okay, historically, geopolitical requirements of an age has been a driving factor of the technological innovation. In the past, we have a number of examples like mobile phones, image sensors, to name a few, that were developed with defense requirements in the beginning and then penetrated our lives. What is happening right now is the defense departments, they need lots of automation and autonomous systems. And there is a vision about the battlefield, which is called digital battlefield. In this battlefield, there will be a number of AI autonomous agents. And it's a big risk because these autonomous agents can escalate a situation really quickly with their algorithms. And from our perspective, it's very, very important that there are protocols that are developed and human in the loop, because we can get into a situation where AI algorithms maximizing their own objectives, they basically minimizing our human objectives on the digital battlefield.
Peter, can you elaborate more on this topic? What's your opinion?
Well, defense industry in the recent years, unfortunately, have a lot of application. And in Europe alone, manufacturing-wise, we're ramping up to meet those challenges. And as Todor said, AI is being a big part of it on the field, but also in the manufacturing ground. Bulgaria has a strong background in that field. And talking about AI, decision-making alone helps us make decisions faster in that situation, ramp up manufacturing faster, as I explained previously with robotics and automation. So defense industry, as I said, is booming and challenges are coming with that. Any challenge that we currently have, as I said, we do have that smart technology now at our hands rather than Industry 4.0, where we had a lot of smart things, but they weren't communicating, and we couldn't communicate. Rather than the devices were able to talk to themselves, between themselves, it was challenging for people to talk with them. Now we have that opportunity in basically any vertical that we're talking about. Defense, healthcare, and more.
Yeah, we talked about defense, about sound, but for both of you, what are the most promising AI-driven technologies or sectors you believe will shape the future of Central Eastern Europe? Again, we talked about these ones, but are there other verticals that are important?
Well, from my perspective, the level of development of AI technologies currently is so high that every industry, every sector is getting affected and needs to find their own use cases. Of course, it is also very important that we develop proper partners and proper, maybe deep tech startups that are working and finding out innovative use cases together with companies. And I believe that AI will really bring a number of business benefits and will open lots of new jobs and roles. We just as entrepreneurs and innovators, it's our role to find them out.
My perspective for the region, I believe that in Bulgaria, first, we have Insight, which is one of the leading AI institutes in Europe and in the world, I would say. with leading experts. And that gives us a unique opportunity to develop really strong algorithms, not only what the hype is, but computer vision has been here for a while. Now it's booming with, because we had the algorithms, we didn't have the compute power. Now we have that at our disposal. So those algorithms are really evolving really fast, really quick. And I think we're yet to see the best of fusioning that with sound, with other sensors, with different interfaces. LLMs were the first one where we can write to the AI, and it can take our instructions to different AI agents and give us an output. Now we're at the verge of doing that with gestures, with voice, even with our mimics. Why not? So for the region, as I said, we do have one of the best engineers in the field, and that really gives us a competitive edge in that evolution.
Actually, you said that your collaborative robots are using only Bulgarian components, or there was just a case? Maybe you can.
Well, that's the collaborative robot that we are building. We are sourcing everything from Bulgaria, from the cables to the hardware components, the electronics behind the robot. Every single piece is built in Bulgaria. We assembled the robot in Bulgaria. Maybe we'll teach it Bulgarian as well.
Why not? And Todor, what about you and Bronya?
For us at Bronya, it's also very important that we are Bulgaria-based, and we are using our talent pool, which we have a lot of big talents in software engineering, advanced algorithms, and AI. And yeah, our development R&D center is located in Bulgaria, and we intend and plan to continue doing that.
So the components are in Bulgaria, but one additional, maybe last question. What is a perfect client then? How do you imagine the perfect client of your service?
I would say we're focusing on innovators, disruptors, a client that is big, and I would say a big enterprise, but at the same time they're focused on innovating, actually bringing automation to life, and also caring about their people. So as we started the topic on the AI-Human Alliance, people that really want to augment their workforce to help their people grow, give them the tools for that. Because in the end of the day, AI is a tool that is enabling us more.
Yeah, for us, we have some clients that are basically coming to us, and they already discovered this use case of sound because they have like cameras and video surveillance, but they notice that if they add sound in specific circumstances, this is going to be really beneficial for them because sound is spread beyond the corners, while camera cannot see beyond the corners. And these kind of clients, they really know what they need, and they help us also shape our products.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. So you all can meet us at the Bulgarian pavilion during the day, and today, 7 p.m., we will be at Samsung Twiga. I can give you more information about it. You all are invited, and thank you very much for being with us.